My husband doesn't let me go outside or do anything. I'm like a slave at home, and I do nothing all day besides cry and try to study. My husband never tells me he loves me. Instead, he tells me the opposite. That he doesn't. And this is a love marriage where he approached me first and promised me so much. And I cry daily when I see other people get their dream marriage, mashallah. I thought I would get the same. When we have arguments, he goes crazy and says I bring him down to a level he doesn't ever want to be at. But the reality is arguments happen, but he has severe anger issues that he's not willing to accept. One time he even told me he screamed at his little sister for lying. She was literally 8, till he made her cry and she apologized but didn't realize his actions were wrong, and that's not the way to stop her from lying. He's very self-centered. Constantly compares me to disgusting things. He does not trust me. Today I asked him if I can go hang out with my friends. I haven't seen my friends since marriage. I was too scared to even ask. It is Ramadan but I could not fast and she has had a tough time at home. He got very suspicious and then went crazy after I said I'm putting on concealer to cover my eye bags. Reality is he knew how I was before marriage and he tried changing it, and it makes me upset because he had plenty of talking stages before me. He was my first one. All the girls of his past had social media with an audience, wore makeup etc., and for me it was different. He made me delete everything. Controls my life. Also he said it's useless when a woman makes money, and she needs to give it to a man because he's the one paying bills and women will just use it for themselves, and I told him you can't just force your wife to give you money. He thinks stuff like this is okay. He doesn't let me go outside or do anything. I'm like a slave at home and I do nothing all day besides cry and try to study. He makes it seem like it's a bad thing when I want to see a friend. He always asks, but you want to go out? And when I say yes, he gets angry. He doesn't love me, doesn't take care of me, doesn't even care about me, but cares if I go out, which I never even do. I sometimes wish I married someone who was okay with me seeing my friends, who was okay with me even having friends, who didn't make a big deal that I'm a woman who drives, who didn't care if I had a degree, and he doesn't. I wish I at least got the bare minimum. I got torture from day one. We don't even sleep on the same bed and haven't in months, and he doesn't care. He doesn't even like me and makes me feel ugly, but I'm not ugly and I know I'm not. I'm sorry for this rant, there is so much more. Wallah, I wish I had a friend to talk to. I get scared to even call a friend or say anything to anyone. And leaving has been so impossible and hard. Every time I tried it went in circles. And he gaslights me and makes me feel like I have no other options. Wallah, I just cry and pray I get what I want in life. So, let's add this up. He openly says he doesn't love you. He openly says he doesn't care about you or your well-being. He thinks child abuse is acceptable. He isolates you from your loved ones. He verbally abuses you and makes baseless extreme accusations against you. He thinks theft and financial abuse is acceptable. He doesn't allow you to leave the house and you're his slave. First and foremost, sister, I'm concerned for your safety. This is hardly a place where anyone should live, let alone have children. You admit you've considered leaving, but then you're persuaded to stay. I'm hoping things improve for you. To me, he comes out as insane and overbearing. You must speak with him and tell him the truth because you cannot continue to live like this. I advise you to divorce him if he refuses to listen to you. If he doesn't make you happy and isn't willing to change, don't waste your time on him. Let me know what you guys think. If you have an advice for our sister, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching. And inshallah everything works out for our sister.